Welcome to Michelle's Sanctuary, where the wings of your imagination will help you fall asleep fast and dream away. This week's sleep story is sponsored by LiveLab, a US and French company founded by ex-insomniacs and sleep experts. If you prefer to listen to sleep stories with headphones, which I recommend, then you know it's hard to find something that feels good throughout the night. Hoomband is a comfortable audio headphone with flat speakers so that your ears won't hurt while you're sleeping. Hoomband comes with an app, and I've created original sleep stories for them. Some of them include the Magical Igloo, New York Harbor, the Ancient Temple, and the Orient Express. I want to thank them for supporting this sanctuary and for helping my mission to help others dream away. If you want to enjoy these exclusive stories and a night of comfortable sleep, give Hoomband a try. Save 25% by using the promo code SANCTUARY. The link is in the description. Delve into tonight's cozy sleep story that will transport you to another era as you unwind at the end of the day. You're listening to The Spirit of New Orleans, a bedtime story for grown-ups set in the French Quarter, somewhere else in time. As we travel to New Orleans, the world we create is like a well-crafted dream, and we imagine a place where all souls are welcome to be their unique selves and to harmoniously experience the best the Big Easy has to offer. Immerse yourself in the vibrant cultural melting pot as you meander through the cobblestone streets, visit Café du Monde, and stroll along the Mississippi River, where steamboats weave tales of bygone adventures. As night falls, the streets are filled with the sounds of ragtime and blues, carrying the universal feelings of the human experience with their song. Witness the magic of the moonlit French Quarter as you return to a luxurious home overlooking the vibrant city from a balcony. The timeless spirit of New Orleans guides you into a night of soothing, restorative sleep. It's time to dream away. Welcome to Michelle's Sanctuary. I am Michelle, and as you listen, I invite you to think of me as a trusted friend and fellow adventurer who will help you craft an imaginative mental holiday as you come down from another day. Let the sound waves of my voice wash over you with a sense of comfort as I encourage you to take this time for yourself. You deserve to feel at peace in the sanctuary of your room and mind. Your experience is unique to you, so feel free to let go of anything that doesn't resonate with you and amplify the experiences that captivate your senses. As you drift off to sleep, know that the words of this story will positively influence your subconscious mind, inviting blissful dreams and restorative sleep. Get as cozy and comfortable as you can, and on the backs of your closed eyes, visualize the serene waters of the Mississippi River. Picture yourself standing at its edge, gazing at the moonlight dancing upon the gentle ripples. The humid evening air carries a sense of tranquility and the aromatic notes of the fertile delta. Take a moment to breathe deeply, aligning your breath with the rhythm of the river. Take it as slowly as you can as you inhale. Every cell in your body aligns with the gentle rhythm of the night. Exhale with a sigh, releasing any tension or blocks in your muscles or any catches in your breath. Enjoy the smooth flow of air in and out. Inhale deeper this time, feeling your body expand unapologetically as you take up all the space you desire. The space and time is yours for peace. You may yawn if you like, and then sigh as you exhale. Let the natural rhythm of your breath anchor you to the present moment. There are times you may have longed for the comforts of your bed, so appreciate every second you have in this sacred place. One more time, inhale, perhaps yawn, and then sigh. Return your breath to its natural rhythm when you're ready, and notice how a few breaths can change your mental and physical experience of the present moment. Embrace this peaceful state of relaxation, the ideal mindset to unlock imaginative experiences. You are safe, supported, and open to the infinite possibilities that await you along the soothing riverfront of the Mississippi and in the vibrant streets of the French Quarter. It's time for the story to begin. New Orleans carries the echoes of a colorful past that shaped its unique identity. Long before it became an urban confluence of diverse cultures, the rich land and network of waterways at the mouth of the Mississippi were considered to be the land of many tongues. A prescient name indeed, for the area would one day become a crossroads of cultures and languages. You wander through the narrow streets of the French Quarter. Just before sunset, architectural wonders remain, some going back to 1718, when the city's story begins with the arrival of French explorers. As you explore, a sensory overload carries through the thick, humid air to reveal a diverse blend of cultures of French, Spanish, African, and Caribbean influences. These distinct impressions reveal themselves in the snappy sounds of a band that parades down Bourbon Street, along with layers of conversations peppered with syrupy Southern drawls and Louisiana Creole. The air carries fragrant aromas of Cajun spices, beignets, and crawfish that marry the briny notes of the Mississippi Delta. The diversity in this beloved city elevates a sense of wonder for visitors and locals alike. Not frozen by the fear of the unknown, the immersion in different cultures springs curiosity from the heart. You stand on a corner beneath a balcony overflowing with fuchsia bougainvillea that brushes the top of your head as a gentle breeze carries the lemony perfume of southern magnolia. Your clothing is fashionable for the time, made of quality fabric sewed with care and integrity that will last for many years. You stand taller as the design encourages good posture and alignment. And while dressed in layers, The fabric breathes enough to keep you comfortable in the Louisiana heat. Horse hooves clatter on the cobblestone, echoing down the lane as they guide a buggy to the riverfront. You could observe the spirited world around you with full attention and still miss a detail or two. So much happens here at once. The tapestry of history weaves itself into the very essence of the streets, evoking timeless experiences and countless stories of the passionate souls of New Orleans. Each corner turned reveals a new chapter of this vibrant neighborhood story. The city slowly comes back to life after a sleepy afternoon, as shops close and the world slows down to grapple with the hottest time of day. The air begins to move again as the flaming orange sun lowers toward the horizon, basking the French Quarter in metallic tangerine light. As you wander, your body moves slowly as well, your muscles soft yet heavy from the heat and humidity. The air becomes cooler, and the signature smell of the Mississippi becomes richer as you get closer to the waterway. You come to Jackson Square, the heart of the quarter, a park built in the 1700s that surrounds St. Louis Cathedral. The church spires pierce the raspberry and orange sunset sky as painters congregate around the perimeter of the park to capture the ethereal beauty with their brushstrokes. Distant sounds of ship horns on the river reverberate along the banks, bustling with ships taking off and steamboats leisurely docked. You walk towards the majestic river that reflects the boats and colorful sky like the creative strokes of impressionist painters in the square. Revelers party on a double-decker steamboat moored to a dock. The men wear suits and floppy silk blouses imported from France, while the women are adorned in satin dresses in rich jewel tones. The sounds of glasses clinking, joyous conversation, and ragtime music accompany the creaking of the dock and the persistent song of the rippling water. A horse and carriage pass by, and the driver waves and smiles in your direction as the passengers take in the beauty of the river. You arrive at the famed Café du Monde and enter the open-air establishment. The rich scent of dark roasted coffee and chicory envelops you, mingling with the sweet aroma of freshly fried beignets. Patrons sit at small wrought iron tables, savoring every sip and bite, their voices harmonizing in a symphony of laughter and animated storytelling. The clinking of porcelain cups and saucers fills the air, accompanied by the heartwarming tunes of a street musician playing a spirited melody on his accordion nearby. The fashion of the era captures your attention. Women dressed in regal flowing dresses adorned with intricate lace and parasols, while men sport tailored suits and straw boater hats, adding an air of sophistication to the scene. The energy in the cafe is carefree and fun, and you settle on a patio overlooking the silhouette of palm fronds swaying against a backdrop of cotton candy skies. A server brings you a cup of chicory coffee, prepared to your preferences, and a mountain of 3 beignets covered in clouds of powdered sugar. You smile and lift one of the puffy donuts, and the sugar scatters across the table like a dusting of snow. You finish it with the chicory coffee, a rich and bitter contrast to the pastries. Together they balance perfectly, filling your belly and spirit. There is a pride in New Orleans that permeates the air and comes through in every interaction, for the locals understand how unique the city is, with its constant celebration of life. Leaving the cafe, you meander through a marketplace, once again drawn to the Mississippi River, now cast in the rich blue hues of twilight. The wide expanse of water sparkles, reflecting the gas lamps along the river walk. Steamboats glide along the river, their paddle wheels hypnotically churning the water. The grandeur of these vessels is a touchstone and reminder of how the Mississippi has been and will continue to be a lifeline of this bustling city, carrying goods, adventurous souls, and unmatched dreams. Steamboat whistles carry on into the night. With enough concentration, the echoing calls may be heard as you return to the quarter. As evening descends upon the French Quarter, the streets come alive with an enchanting blend of mysticism and revelry. Gas lamps flicker to life, casting a warm glow on the intricate ironwork, and salmon, turquoise, cobalt blue, mustard yellow, and lavender facades. The narrow alleyways beckon you to explore their secrets as the fragrant scent of amber and musk and Creole cuisine wafts through the air. You are led by a feeling in your heart, a gentle tug that brings you through a winding alley that opens into a courtyard. Moonlight reflects on the flowing water of a 3-tiered marble fountain surrounded by magnolia trees. Morning glory drapes down the facade of a powdery blue home with white shutters and black Juliet balconies. Its purple petals are the tone of midnight. The rich night sky appears between the surrounding buildings, glittering with stars. A couple walks their fluffy white dog, locked arm in arm in this romantic setting, dressed in their finest evening attire. Your attention turns to a fortune teller who sits at a small table adorned with crystals and tarot cards. Her caramel eyes focus intently on the outstretched palm of a young girl, and her smoky voice travels in the night air. She has a commanding presence. Her head is high and wrapped in sapphire and ruby satin scarves. Intrigued by the air of mystery, you approach as she finishes the reading. She smiles and turns in your direction as the girl disappears into the shadows. The reader's eyes twinkle as they hold many secrets only revealed in perfect timing. She speaks with an exotic dialect, her consonants strong and vowels prolonged with a melodic tone. She pats the satin cushion on a wicker chair and asks you to join her. You do, feeling as if you are floating across the ceramic tiles of the courtyard, lured into a dream. As you sit, she regales you with stories of her mother and grandmother, all touched with a gift of seeing beyond the physical world. She speaks assuredly about the intertwined destinies of those who have walked these storied streets, and reveals that even your visit will leave an influence. For every life is connected in some way. She can sense you have come from another time and is not a stranger to time travel in the dream realm. She randomly mentions 3 sisters in a woodlands cottage she visits from time to time to replenish her connection to nature and share her skills with them. She has a hunch you may have crossed paths with these spell-casting women at some point yourself. You smile and say, perhaps. The woman gleans more information from you and relays it in a grandmotherly way. She empowers you to know that your greatest gift in this life is the freedom of choice. And one of those choices is how you choose to view the world. Her tranquilizing voice urges that the smallest choices may lead to the greatest discoveries, and that you should never lose sight of what speaks to you and enlivens your spirit. As she reminds you of the power you have over your destiny, the words resonate with things you may have already felt before, but it is easy to forget in the modern world how much your imaginative spirit and dreams may guide you and offer a checkpoint to ensure you are living the life you desire. A laugh rises from deep within her belly. It's the laughter of a woman who has seen and endured much, yet chooses to embrace the beauty and mystique of the world. As she leaves you with a parting message to invite joy into your life, for the world offers rich experiences to those open to acknowledging and receiving them. And New Orleans is the perfect place to experience it all. You thank her and return to the magical nighttime experiences to be had on Bourbon Street. Her words linger in your mind as you realize there is evidence to be found everywhere that the world is abundant and beautiful when you choose to look at life through a filter of curiosity and awe. Revelers spill out of the saloons, their merriment intermingling with the melodies of spirited trumpets and saxophones that serenade the night. They may not know it now, but they are creating a new movement of jazz that will soon spread across the nation. You watch as people dance in the street, letting go of themselves, lost in the splendor of the humid night as the moon gleams brightly. For some time, you feel like an invisible observer, immersed in a cinematic experience, floating through alleys and down popular streets. You come to Toulouse Street, a cozy narrow lane where one day Tennessee Williams will reside, and his imagination as a writer will be nurtured by the quarter. You arrive at a historic home with balconies and overflowing flower boxes assigned to every window. Silvery moonlight pours on the fragrant, vibrant flowers, draping down the colorful facade of the home. You climb the stairs and enter the front door, and inhale the aroma of books and aged wood. A bouquet of roses sits in a crystal vase in the foyer atop a cherry wood table. There is a black grand piano in the heart of the main space, surrounded by velvet settees and 18th century armchairs that look out on a courtyard basking in moonlight. A lush sapphire rug cascades down the grand staircase, and you ascend slowly, feeling the wide, cool banister beneath your hand. You appreciate the openness of the space and the high ceilings from which a crystal chandelier hangs in each room. You arrive at the second floor and walk down the hallway as sheer silk curtains billow in an ethereal dance. Floral wallpaper covers the walls like a night garden that leads to a luxurious bedroom suite. The door creaks open. The bedroom suite overlooks Toulouse Street, and you revel in the cool, fragrant, circulating air that comes from open balcony doors. The opulence of the past brings to life centuries of beauty, every detail tended to. Crown moldings surround vibrant silk wallpaper. Views from the balcony offer a panorama of sleepy Toulouse Street, where a sole horse and carriage traverse the cobbled path. Its rhythmic clatter soothes you. Heavy and sumptuous curtains drape from the ceiling to the floor. Their velvety fabric will shut out the world once drawn, offering you seclusion in a cocoon of comfort and privacy. You step onto the balcony, and the world outside unfolds beneath a sky adorned with a myriad of stars. The full moon paints the French Quarter in soft silver light, and somewhere in Jackson Park, night owl artists are capturing the nocturnal scene. As you stand on the narrow balcony, immersed in the spirit of the French Quarter, you feel a sense of connection to the countless souls who have called this neighborhood home. Their stories echoing through the gentle breeze that rustles the leaves of oak trees. You think back to your reading in the courtyard and chance encounter, and remind yourself to grasp the simple pleasures that ground you with appreciation for being here, right now. The old house offers a vessel for dreams and reflections, with its timeless charm and connection to history. So many dreams were had within these walls, and within the enchanting French Quarter. Every artistic detail is an expression of tender care and love that permeates the city and inspires its hungry spirit to constantly grow. You step back into the room, drawing the curtains closed, and then change out of your rigid attire as your body slinks and muscles melt into cool cotton bedclothes. The bed, adorned with intricately embroidered linens, invites you to sink into its embrace. The scent of lavender and rose from flowers picked in the courtyard and dried in the sun emanates from delicate sachets nestled between a mountain of pillows. The room reflects the refined taste and elegance of the period, transporting you to a world where luxury and comfort intertwine. Exhaustion and tranquility wash over you, and you lie down on the pillow-top mattress, your body forming an impression as the bed molds to every nook and cranny of your body. Layers of sound lull you to sleep. From the faint, distant cry of boat horns, the far-off melodies of soul-bearing blues, and the rustling breeze that causes the velvet curtains to brush against the floor. As you drift away, the spirit of this captivating place dances through your dreams, its essence forever imprinted upon your soul. A feeling of interconnectedness provides a gateway to unlocking new discoveries as you sleep, letting go and surrendering to this perfect moment of peace that all human souls have longed for and deserved throughout time. Finding bliss, finding serenity, finding comfort, finding sleep. It's time to dream away.